The Seamstresses Union. Relative to the rest of the barons, Touristville is a neon-clothed oasis. At its heart is the Seamstresses Union, housed in an old brownstone building on the corner of illegal and opportunity. Bums huddle together, gangers strut the streets, and the occasional salaryman comes slumming. The Union building has been retrofitted, rebuilt, and restored so many times that it's like an aging starlet, wearing too much makeup in an effect to stay young. The wild ivy growing out of the gutter adds to this effect. As you enter, the murmur of hushed conversations washes over you. The dive bar denizens raise their heads, take your measure, and then go back to their business. This is the kind of place where everyone knows your name, but keeps to themselves. Right. Cherry Bomb. Beautiful name. Alright, the bartender is striking an elf sporting a perfectly toned body, perfectly pouty lips, and perfectly tapered ears. Her eyes harmonize, save me, and take me in equal measure, hitting just the right notes for the maximum extraction of tips. Hey there, I haven't seen you before. What can I get you? Date? Not here for looking for dates. Alright, let's see. Something dirty in a clean glass. Ooh, a hard case. I like that. Okay. Hard case. I'll get you something stiff. She starts to turn away when a man with the face of a survivor and the zeal of a convert tugs at her arm. Hard. It's clear the two have a history. They try to keep their voices low, but the intensity of their conversation makes them easy to overhear. Cherry, you have to listen to me. If you stick around here, you could end up dead, or worse. The Ripper's out there, and he's real. The last killing happened just down the block. And now Coyote's missing. They'll probably find her tomorrow in a dumpster without her head. Come on, Cherry Bomb, think. Cherry Bomb. I think plenty, Shane. I'm getting a Ph.D. from UW in prosthetics. Studying under Ojamans? And how am I paying for it? Bartending. Tips. There are faster ways for a barren girl to earn that kind of scratch, but I'm not taking them. So what do you want from me? I want what you want. A better life. A better world for everyone. The Universal Brotherhood can give you that. I've heard this all before. This isn't some trick to get us back together. Things are different now. I'm different now. The Brotherhood. Cherry Bomb's pretty face is hard, armored in lipstick and low expectations. The Universal Brotherhood is for other people, Shane. Rich Bellevue types, who can afford their membership fees and voluntary donations. This isn't about money. It's about binding the world together in brotherhood. Come with me. Attend a discovery meeting. Get to the core of who you are. I heard Lynn Telestrian gave a talk last night. The new family of the Sixth World. I've got a family right here, Shane. They're drunks and lowlifes and whores, and I choose them over any of your Brotherhood members. Now, Buzz, I need to get back to work. With body language that leaves no question that the conversation is over, Cherry Bomb turns her back on him. Sorry, I got interrupted. Alright, let's see. Boyfriend, find religion. Her pretty eyes narrow, something like that. You've got a look that says you're not just here for the entertainment. Are you a badge? Do I look like a cop? She flutters her eyelashes. No, baby. You look like someone who knows the shadows. We're trained to spot a bronze the minute they walk in here. Something I could help you with? I have a few questions. Ask away. Tell me about this place, Cherry. Some come here for booze, some for companionship, others are looking for something they can't get anywhere else. If it's illegal or immoral, and it can be bought, sold, rented, or consumed, you can probably find it here. The Union seems to attract people like you. Who was that you were talking to? Shane, old boyfriend. He used to work here. Then one day he saw a billboard for the Universal Brotherhood, and that was that. Went to a meeting, made new friends, moved in with them. I was happy for him, until he started coming around trying to recruit me. I don't need that, Drek. The guy mentioned Coyote. Is she here? She looks worried. No, I think she's away on business. Business, huh? Is she a shaman with a name like Coyote? She laughs. No, she shot a coyote once, thinking it was a shaman who double-crossed her. We've been calling her Coyote ever since. Her face falls. She's been missing for a couple days now. Some people think the Ripper got her, but I know her. Coyote can take care of herself. Ever hear the name Sam Watts? She nods. Sam was a regular customer and a regular pain in the ass for as long as I've been here. Talked a big game, but he was always broke. As soon as he got any money in his pocket, it went straight to his head. Chips, drugs, or booze. Coyote had a soft spot for him, though. Did you see Sam the night he died? No, that was Coyote's shift. Right, who runs the place? I want to talk to him. That'd be Miss Kuboto. She's in the back room. You can't miss her. Thanks for the intel. I appreciate the help. Gutter punks have to stick together. Talk to you later. Alright. Eric. Hey guy, I got some extra outfits I'm trying to unload. You want first dibs? Yeah, I'll take a look. Let's see. Got a decent amount of money. Alright. Charisma, nice boost. Also spare some lighter stuff. Alright. And then for strength, so I guess charisma is where it's at. Could go with armor though. Ninja, hear me. Or don't hear me, haha. Alright, charisma or dodge? What shall it be? I'll go with charisma. With that. Okay, that's totally not the look I want to go with, but it's all good. Gin Parks. The Asian woman's expression reads open for business, but her demeanor reads dealer rather than companion. She has a jack on her neck, a gun on her hip, and a chip on her shoulder. She eyes you with a sneer. You look like you could use some firepower, something simple. I got guns so smart they practically fire themselves. You looking for tech? Got some of that too, if that's the way you roll. Show me what you got. Alright, so weapon-wise, we'll go up with machete, get a little bit more damage. Minor expense. Drone, consumables. Don't need any of that jazz. Alright. Really don't need to equip both. Clue. I like the name. Alright. Welcome. Please behave yourself. I'm not gonna offend. I don't know if that could be offensive or he'd laugh at that. Nothing a stern look usually can't solve. You have business here? Looking at the death of Sam Watts. Encouraged to call it a night, I'd say. Sam was a drunk, but he usually wasn't a violent one. Uh-oh. He was a bit agitated, didn't catch the specifics, might have been over a woman. Thought I was going to have to show him out, but I had to deal with a couple of rival go-gangers posturing for one of the working girls upstairs. Jake helped Sam out instead. Appreciate you talking to me. Happy to help. Boom boom. Johnny Clean? The man is dressed like a janitor, but is wearing unusually clean overalls. He's tall, rail thin, and has a cunning look in his eye that says he's more than just a maintenance man. Howdy, name's Johnny Clean. You new? Alright, yeah, first time. Just gonna look at the place. Well, enjoy yourself. This looks like your type of place. I'm just sweeping up a bit. Yeah, there's more to that. Alright, let's talk to Nude. Covered in glowing talismans and fetishes, the troll is alright. Mutter. I told you, it's not like that at all. Mutter. Bring me proof, you shall have it. Mutter. I am honored, your majesty. Okay. That was why I used to use mustard instead of ketchup. Forgive me, Jean. I was a fool. His other conversation on hold. You may peruse my magical wares and see their glory. Absolutely would love some. So, Powerbolt, that's actually a mage spell. Can't use it as shaman. And then Conjuring is where I'm at. So, not really worried about slow. Chi casting, if you're a physical adept, that's good. Except for the fact that most of them kind of suck. Sucks to be blunt about it, but I mean, you can get away with going pure physical adept. Not going to break you, but a lot of people who play physical adepts will just take killing hands, and that is it. Just the first level. And nothing for me. Talk to Miss Kubota. She watches me cross the room, sizing me up as I approach, and as I get closer, I can see she's a mixed race, African and Japanese. Her demeanor says, "This is my house, mess with it at your peril." Her eyes twinkle with a playful light when she speaks. Konbanwa. Good evening. Sorry, I don't speak Japanese, I think. Good evening. Are you enjoying the Seamstresses Union? There should be plenty for a man like you to enjoy. She eyes you closely. Or is this business? I need a moment of her time. Soka. And why should I help you? I'm hunting the Ripper. Keep your voice down when you mention the Ripper, Ome. He isn't good for business. Besides, I'm worried about my girl, Coyote. She's missing, and I'm worried she may end up as his next victim. What do you want to know? How well did you know Sam? I knew him. We all did. Sam was a regular here. Whenever he could beg or borrow enough million to become altered in some way, drugs, chips, alcohol, it didn't matter to Sam. As long as he was bent, he was always looking for his next fix. He clung to this place like it was his lifeline, and we treated him as part of the family, even if none of us truly liked him, except Coyote. I'm actually going to move my... because you guys probably can't even read the context. Just see Sam type of stuff. He was here, quite inebriated, as he often was. Coyote was working bar that night, and she just informed me that Sam was getting rowdy and belligerent with other customers when I requested he leave. He refused. My bouncer, Mr. Clue, was off dealing with another issue, so I requested that Jake escort Sam out the back door to the alley. That was the last I saw of either of them. During the gold rush years, there was a census, and the politicians wanted as high a number as possible to gain power and revenue. To bolster their numbers, they decided to include all the working girls, of which there were many, to the rolls. However, given the times, they could not list the girls' true occupation, so they entered them all as seamstresses. When a girl accumulated enough money to open her own place of business, she named it the Seamstresses Union, so potential workers would know that they would be treated fairly there, and thus a rich tradition was born. So you're a former seamstress? No. Perhaps we know each other more. I will reveal more about myself. For now, enjoy the union. Can you tell me where to find Coyote? Her face darkens. Would that I could. I have not seen her in 2 days. She is a smart woman and quite dangerous, but I fear for her. Please, if you are what I think you are, you know there is always someone more dangerous. Her room is upstairs. If you are looking for her, I invite you to examine it. You may be able to uncover her whereabouts. I would not normally betray her privacy in this way, but she's missed 2 shifts now and cannot be reached on her comm. It is unlike her. If something has happened, I will not have inaction on my conscience. Here is the key. Upstairs I go.
Thank you for watching. I'd appreciate before you go if you could take a moment of your time to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Thank you very much. This is Ingenious, signing off.